Hi and welcome to Jagee's Cookbook. Well, this time I've got a very special episode for you because I'm going to bring both the worlds together. I'm going to show you a special noodle salad which is very easy as usual and also very delicious. It's got, a little bit of thigh and I have included wonderful salads and noodles so that this will be a hit among children. So all those children who do not like, or I know the mothers who find it a very difficult time to feed their children with vegetables, veggies. But this salad is so full of vegetables and noodles which children adore. And it's got a special dressing which makes everything so delicious and so attractive that I'm sure you're all going to try it and you're going to enjoy it too. Now, this has all the nutritious veggies, that is, and all the beautiful colors. And colors, as I always stress, shows different type of nutrients. So the more colors you add to your food, that is, natural colors, not artificial colors, the more you add the natural colors to your food, the different type of nutrients are introduced into your body. And this is a wonderful way, or this salad is a beautiful way of actually making children enjoy their veggies. Usually mamas say, you have to eat your veggies, you have to do that, you have to do this. But instead of doing that, try to make it in an attractive way. Try to make the dishes more attractive to the kids so that they will enjoy it. And also, they will thank you for actually making it. And also, they'll ask you to make it again and again. So this is a totally easy, wonderful, delicious, and totally attractive salad. I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. You're going to watch it and do it right now. So for a healthy noodle salad, what we have to do is obviously we need to cook the noodles. So I've got some boiling water here and I just need some egg noodles, nothing else, okay? And besides, children love egg noodles. Now I'm just going to put these noodles in, just aid it along. This is going to actually cook there. By the time I'm going to actually make the dressing for the salad, okay? Let me just take this along, yeah. I need a bowl and I need around 2 tablespoons, 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, okay? 1 tablespoon of chili sauce, okay? 1 tablespoon of chili sauce. There, mix that along, and I'm just going to help that along. Didn't want to break this. Now this is going to cook there. With this, I need 2 garlic cloves, okay? Just 2 is enough, and I'm going to grate this in. Just going to grate this in. Okay, now with the help of my grater, I'm just going to grate this in. 2 big garlic cloves. Now, if it's not big, you can use 4 garlic cloves. Okay. If you don't like garlic, you can just use 1, but do add a little bit of garlic because it's good for you. There. Okay. And then just give it a whisk. By the time, let's look at our noodles, which is doing quite well, I should say. Let that cook along. It needs a bit more time. Then what we need is, well, 2 to 3 tablespoons of peanut butter, smooth peanut butter, okay? 2 to 3 tablespoons of smooth peanut butter. Now, peanut butter is more or less Thai, and Thai food all have a bit of peanut butter. Lovely. Now make sure your chili sauce is a bit sweet because, again, sweetness has to, well, balance with sourness and everything. And for that, we need lime. Around again, 2 tablespoons of lovely, beautiful, lovely lime. There you go. I've got a bit of seeds in here. Let me just take it out. Okay, that's that. That's done. And do a little bit more whisking. Okay. Next, we need some cilantro. Before that, we need some oils. That is to make it nice and moisturizing, to make it very, well, kind of soft and nice and moisturized. So for that, we need 1 tablespoon of olive oil, okay? Extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, and 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, okay, toasted sesame oil, 1 tablespoon, bit. This gives it that oriental flavor, which, you know, is totally wonderful. Then we need to mix everything up. Yummy. Now, my noodles are done. Yes, totally done. Okay, now what I need to do is just drain this into a waiting colander. Okay, just drain this. There you go. Just keep this aside. And now just leave this there and let it cool down. Okay, this is part of our salad. Now just keep this out here and let it really drain out. Let's get to the dressing. Okay, first of all, a bit of cilantro, and I need my mezzaluna. Okay. Now this has been really washed well, and enjoy the beautiful greenness of the coriander. So lovely and fresh. There you go. Then all you do is just plop it in the salad dressing. Lovely. So that's done. The salad dressing is done. So now there are some steps. That is the noodles. That is done. Okay, it's lovely and al dente. That means to the bite. Don't try to overcook it, because if it does, it's going to be a big, huge mess. Then we've got our salad dressing, and now we need our fresh vegetables. Now, for that, what we need is we need a green capsicum, okay, to give the greenness for the salad. So we add a little bit of capsicum, and we're going to add it in strips, okay. Now, always, like I always say, always cut this side and not the smooth side, because if you do cut the smooth side, it's going to just slip off and it's going to be a big, big, big mess. You're going to actually cut your fingers. This salad is very attractive, very, very attractive for children. And because it contains noodles, it's absolutely lovely. Okie dokie. So that's the end of that. We don't need that anymore. Next we need a lovely red, luscious bell pepper. And the difference between a green bell pepper and a red bell pepper is just that this is a riper version and nothing else. Now, the red bell peppers are much more nutritious than the green ones, mainly because it has double the amount of vitamin C and 11 times more beta carotene. So obviously this is the better choice. And this just looks lovely. I mean, and it has this very, very sweet flavor. It looks like strawberry red. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, a bit more. Now, we've got our red ones and our green ones. Now what we have to do is we need a bowl, okay, to put the noodles and the vegetables in. Why? Because what I'm going to do is actually, when the noodles are hot, when it's just right about hot, I'm just going to add the veggies so that it can, be a little bit steamed with the heat of the cooked noodles. So I'm just going to add a little bit of, not a little bit, the whole of the noodles. And I'm just going to add the red capsicum and the green capsicum. Gorgeous. Lovely. And let it actually steam in it. Just going to help it through by just mixing along. See, it's a bit hot. The noodles are a bit hot, so the heat is enough for the veggies to get really, a little bit cooked, not too much. We don't need it too much. Okay, we keep this there. Next, we need a yellow bell pepper. Now, yellow bell pepper is not very, it's not very common, and you don't really need it because we are going to add actually a carrot. So either yellow bell pepper or a carrot or both. It doesn't really make a difference. Okay. Do the same thing. Strips. There. And the yellow. Oh, we need a bit of carrot. I'm just going to grate it into long strips. Now, grating means not the small one, not mincing it. I'm talking about just grating it like this. Now, I'm a bit lazy, that's why. Otherwise, you can just add strips of carrot. That is actually chop up carrots. Enjoy the orange, beautiful beta carotene of the carrots. I mean, just look at how much nutrients are there in that salad. Half or 3/4 of a carrot is more than enough. Now, this is a big carrot. If it was a small carrot, you could add the whole thing. Okay, just add this too. And just mix the whole thing up. Now, this is, the noodles are a bit claggy because there is no oil in the noodles. Now, we've got our dressing there. So once we pour the dressing, it will all be fine. Okay. Now, to add a bit of heat. Look at that. to add a bit of heat, we need a chili, a red chili. Now, these chilies are very hot, so be careful. If it's for children, don't add it. Just add a little bit of, you've got the sweet chili sauce in the dressing, that's more than enough. But here, I'm just thought of adding a bit of heat because I need a little bit of heat. So, here we go. Lovely. Just a bit. And mix everything together. In fact, I'm going to bring it out here and I'm going to mix the whole thing. Okay, now what I do is pour the dressing into the noodle salad. Lovely. If you need a bit more oil, you can add it, like in the sense you can add a bit more extra virgin olive oil. Extra virgin olive oil is actually good for you. Now keep on mixing it till you coat all the actual noodles and the salads. Let it get slicked with the actual salad dressing. And it's all going to taste wonderful. Check for your seasonings. If you want a little bit more of salt or you want a bit more of soy sauce, you can add so for the salt factor. Otherwise, just leave it because all this has salt. The soy sauce has salt, so does the chili sauce. Now, after this has been wonderfully mixed, oh, just look at this, it's so beautiful. Everything mixed and slicked with the dressing. All we have to do to make things more attractive is to just transfer it into a wonderfully attractive plate or dish. So here go. And let's just put it out here and just carefully transfer this. Lovely. Into the waiting dish. Gorgeous. And you can actually see all the veggies in it. Everything is so beautifully slicked with the beautiful dressing. Next, for the garnish, we need our spring onions, like I said. Any type of spring onions is more than enough. These are very fresh ones. And I have actually washed it and dried it. So it depends upon how much you really want, okay? I'm going to add a bit. These are nice, crunchy, fresh ones. The fresher, the better. Salads are always the fresher, the better. Now, we don't need this. Take this out. And crunchy. I love the crunchiness, the sound of it. And that's more than enough. All I have to do is just garnish it on top. Gorgeous. Now, this has been garnished with some spring onions. Now, you can garnish it with spring onions or any type of green vegetables, cilantro, anything. Now, make sure when you give it to children, do not add the chili. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit too hot. Now, I want to try it because I am really totally, once I saw it and I smelt the actual things in it, I can't wait to have it. So, let me just try. Yummy. And I'm going to get some chili. And why don't you go and try this salad? Try to make it. And I am going to try to eat